a WikiVidi documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. Ricardo Montaner. Héctor Eduardo Reglero Montaner, better known as Ricardo Montaner, is an Argentinian singer-songwriter. Starting his career in the late 1970s, he has already released more than 15 albums with many successful singles and has sold over 23 million records worldwide. Early years. Montaner was born as Héctor Eduardo Reglero Montaner in Valentín Alsina, Buenos Aires province, Argentina. However, he moved to Venezuela when he was 6 years old. During his youth he performed in the church chorus in the city of Maracaibo. The first song he internationally performed in a festival in Peru was Canta, Viejo, Canta. After this he decided to choose his artistic name Ricardo Montaner. In 1976, he recorded his first single named Mares. The same year he participated in the Ancon Festival, where he gained some popularity after performing his song, Murales. In 1983, he released his first album titled Cada Dia. Although the album was not a great success, it was a start for Montaner's career. He describes this album as his own version of death metal. It wasn't until 1987 when Montaner became widely popular in Venezuela with the singles Yo Que Te Ame and Vamos a Dejarlo, belonging to his self-titled album. Success. The following year he came out with Ricardo Montaner 2, which featured hit songs like Tan Enamorados and Adonde Va El Amor. At the same time, he acted in the popular telenovela Niña Bonita. This also became a tool to make his songs known to the rest of Latin America. He won 4 platinum albums in Argentina alone. His next 2 albums, Un Toque de Misterio and En el Último Lugar del Mundo, became classics of the popular music in Mexico, Central and South America, with hits such as La Cima del Cielo, Mi Va a Extrañar, Déjame Llorar, and Será. By 1992 Ricardo decided to hit the Spanish Caribbean with Los Hijos del Sol, an album that contained songs like Castillo Azul, Honda, and Piel Adentro. That year, he also recorded a duet with Michelle, which was the Latin American version for the Aladdin song, A Whole New World, titled Un Mundo Ideal. In the same year, he performed in his concert on the Madison Square Garden, with more than 16,000 people who attended the concert. Additionally, he released singles such as La Pequeña Venecia, in which he demonstrates his immense love and appreciation towards his adoptive nation Venezuela, in which he refers to Venezuela as his country. Montaner was nominated for 3 Lo Nuestro awards in 1993, Pop Artist of the Year, and Pop Song and Video of the Year for the single, Castillo Azul. Although Montaner has written most of his songs, he has worked closely with other great songwriters in Latin America such as Pablo Manivelo, Ilan Chester and Oscar Gomez. But in 1994, Ricardo Montaner wrote and produced all the songs in his album Una Mañana y Un Camino, which became popular only years after his release due to the lack of promotion by his new record label EMI Latin, with which Ricardo would also release Viena dell'Alma in 1995, an Italian pop-flavored album. Also in 1995 he teamed up with Yolande Dimanche to establish a Guinness World Record for performing 3 concerts in different cities on the same day in Puerto Rico. This was only possible by air transportation via helicopter from stage to stage. Changes in style. By 1997, Montaner was already a well-established artist in the Spanish-speaking music world and could give himself the luxury of experimenting with other styles of music, without forgetting the roots that had made him so popular a decade earlier. Working one more time with Pablo Manivelo and with a new record company, Warner Music proved to be the promoter Ricardo was expecting for. SRC brought Ricardo much popularity in the United States Spanish-speaking areas and allowed Montaner to tour more than 17 countries in Latin America, making him even more popular in Spain. Songs like La Mujer de mi Vida, Para Llorar, and SRC became very popular all around. In 1999, Montaner recorded his best album ever with his past hits decorated with the strings of the London Metropolitan Orchestra. This proved to be very successful and sold over 1 million copies. Ricardo made another attempt in 2001 with Sueño Repetido that included the bolero-style song, Besame. arranged by Bebu Silvetti, which became a hit all over the world. Future works with Juan Carlos Calderón, Quique Santander and Silvetti would be the key for Ricardo to move his songs and popularity to another level in 2002, 2003 and 2004. 2002's Suma and 2003's Prohibido Olvidar had fair results in terms of sales and acceptance. Si tuviera que elegir, in Suma was written for his daughter. In 2003 he broke the record for the most concerts on a same tour in the Theatre of Bellas Artes in Puerto Rico. He sold out 18 concerts, breaking his past record of 12, which also held at Yolandita Monjan Ricardo Arjona. In 2004, he made another album with the London Metropolitan Orchestra named Conlao London Metropolitan Orchestra Volume 2, featuring his latest hits songs and 2 exclusive songs such as Desesperado and Esto Escrito. In 2005, Montana launched Tu de Nada, which featured the songs Cuando a mi lado estás and Nada. For this album he's already nominated in the Latin Grammys with Album and Song of the Year for Cuando a mi lado estás, Amarte es mi pecado, and Heridas tu amor are non-album songs that have been chosen to be the theme songs on 2 very popular Mexican soap operas, and that much popular have become these songs. Recent years. In 2007, Ricardo released Las Mejores Canciones del Mundo, produced by Adrian Posse, with the songs Hoy Tengo Ganas de Ti, Nostalgias, Echarme a mi la culpa. In 2008, he released Las Mejores Canciones del Mundo 2 y Algunas Mías, with the songs Cuando un amigo se va, Ansiedad, Besame. Montaner's new single, Convénceme, is now a success on iTunes and on the radio stations. His new album, Viajero Frecuente, is going to be available as of October 16, 2012 on iTunes and other stores. Ricardo Montaner has sold over 22 million albums, and keeps breaking records in arenas and theaters all over the world. The last one was in another concert that he did in Mar del Plata, Argentina. There were 220,000 people that attended the concert that night. Montana started a tour named Viajero Frecuente Tour 2013 in Mexico on January 24, 2013. He released the album Agradecido on December 2014 and started another tour with the same name on Mexico. On October 2016, Ida y Vuelta was released, containing 20 songs, but only 11 were written by him. This album is different, because he sang 9 songs written by well-known Mexican singers. In return, those Mexican singers sang some of Montana's songs, all in the same album. The deluxe version of Ida y Vuelta contains all 20 songs, the basic version contains only 11. Personal life. Montana is married to Marlene Rodriguez Miranda, the daughter of the principal shareholder and owner of the former Venezuelan record company Sonoridvan, with which Montana started his career. He has 3 children, with Marlene, Ricardo Reglero, Mauricio Reglero, and Evaluna Reglero. He has also 2 older sons from a previous marriage with Ana Vaz, Alejandro Reglero and Héctor Reglero. All of them have been involved with musical projects. All of them are singers: Evaluna Montaner, Héctor Montaner and Alejandro Montaner, and Mauricio and Ricardo, and in a band together. In 1994, after Montaner fell out with his record label Sonoridvan, Sonografica took him under their wing. This was the motive for a legal dispute between the 2 companies, which increased the struggle that has been fought between them for over 14 years. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Would you like to know more?